If you've had a diagnosis of osteoporosis or have had a fragility fracture, you may be wondering if this will affect your job and career. Whether you tell your employer about your osteoporosis is a personal decision. There's no requirement for you to share your diagnosis with anyone, even your employer. There is no need to tell them if you can still do your job in the same way. However, if you have had a fracture and as a result you're in pain or have mobility problems, this may mean that you're unable to carry out tasks which you were able to do before. If this is the case, it's important to speak to your employer. This is because both you and your employer have responsibilities in relation to health and safety at work legislation. If you are someone who has osteoporosis, and especially if you have broken bones very easily, you may decide you want to tell your employer about your diagnosis. This would be relevant if your job involves a risk of falling or heavy or awkward lifting, and you want to request a change in the role or the tasks you're required to do. This is a personal choice. If you are worried, it is best to speak to your line manager. If your organisation has an occupational health department, you could be referred for an assessment. This gives you the chance to explain any difficulties you are having and concerns you might have in detail, so that your employer has a full understanding of your needs. It's often possible to continue in the same role with a few reasonable and simple adjustments.